Hey guys, so we made our way to the farm again, thanks to Power Glove, who apparently watches my videos, but isn't able to comprehend the difference between me saying what's real and what's not. So one person said, "Are there actually retards under the impression he's not acting?" And then Power Glove responds with, "Sadly, yes, there are people who actually believe this is all real. There is a YouTuber called John Game Funtime who makes videos on Nick, and it's expressed numerous times that he doesn't believe it's all fake for the views." Now, let's clarify, and people who watch me religiously, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I said that this, right here, this is the fake part. The that shit, the you peasants, you made me get like this. That's fake. The stuff with Orland, the domestic abuse, I certainly hope is fake, and I certainly hope it's not like that. Because apparently domestic abuse is funny, and it's enough so funny to be put on video. But whatever floats their boat. So, the person is fake. This person is just an exaggerated version of Nicholas Perry. What I'm saying is real is the real damage being done to his body. Apparently, you all think he's like fucking strapping on a fat suit every fucking day. No, he went from being thin to being like this in the matter of what, a year and a half? So again, he is a character created, and I've said this, how his real life and his character seem to be like merging together. It's almost like he wants this to be his life. But the problems that are being caused, again, I'm 6'4" and 300 something pounds. Still a lot smaller than Nick weight wise. But if I have problems and I have a healthy, an active lifestyle, I mean, I'm fucking walking around all the goddamn time. I work in a fucking factory. And if I'm going through problems, you can bet your fucking ass that someone like Nick, who isn't exercising, who in the matter of a couple days went from like 360 something pounds to 377 pounds, you can bet he's not fucking active. Standing on the fucking beach and doing this, that's not fucking physical activity. That's not going to lose him the calories. It's not. So the problems, the repercussions of him choosing to make this his brand, to make this a living, the gaining the weight, that is real. Like I said, he's not strapping a fat suit on every day. That is how he is now. And we saw it from the past. First it was just a little up here and maybe a little tiny belly, and then we saw the progression. So it's just not a suit he's strapping on every day. It's like, okay, time to go please the peasants. No, this is what he looks like now. So the consequences of his acting are very real. He is acting, but the problems he's causing for himself, those are real. And I'm sorry, but like, you'd have to be a fucking retard to not understand that's what I'm saying. It's clearly someone who watches me regularly, or maybe they saw like one fucking video like in the past when he was like, when I used to talk about Nick shitting himself all the fucking time. But in the recent videos, I make it well, to go out of my way to say, this is an act. And I constantly say, let's play devil's advocate. I said, with the cancer, with the heel spur, with the cracked ribs, I say, let's play devil's advocate. If this did happen, why would it happen? And I've constantly said whether it's real or not is, irrelevant, because he's clearly doing damage to his body. I know he has problems breathing. Hell, I'm not that big, and sometimes I have problems fucking breathing. So from one fat guy watching another fat guy, I know he's going through problems. It's so stupid that I have to explain this. But apparently, someone thinks that I think that Nikocado Avocado is real. No, it's a character created by Nicholas Perry. Orlin, same fucking thing. Orlin is just the thing we see in videos is an exaggerated version of him. Stay hydrated, kids. And if you don't believe it, just like I said, the weight gain is real. The breathing problems are real. And if you don't believe it, go ahead. Live his lifestyle and see how many problems you fucking get in a short amount of time from, not leading a healthy lifestyle. Suddenly you're doing that. And then you'll think, oh, gee, maybe John was right. Maybe he was talking about the problems. Which, again, you'd have to be a fucking retard if you didn't understand that's what I'm talking about. Now, I might have believed it in the beginning, like I said, with the shitting himself, because quite frankly, every time he was shitting himself, he was eating something spicy. And we all know what spicy food does to people. I mean, there was a freaking whole joke about Chipotle, making you shit blood and all that. So, I said with all the amount of fucking hot, spicy food he eats, along with his OnlyFans, I wouldn't be surprised if he was shitting himself constantly, thinking it was just a little gas, and then... But I don't believe this is real. I've said this is his brand. This is what he's decided to make a living on. This is what he's decided to leave behind when he dies. This is his legacy, this character that he's created. And this is why it's like why I have to feel like I need to say this shit in every goddamn video. Because clearly there are people who don't understand. Clearly there are people who think that I'm believing it. I don't believe Nick. I believe what I see with his body. So... But that's all, really. So, no, I don't believe that he's, that he's not faking it for views. You can tell with the overreactions, the clickbaity titles, the fucking, the pictures that he's constantly, with his giant fucking stomach showing. He's not fucking stupid, and I've said this before. He knows what he's doing. Again, apparently someone hasn't watched many of my videos. They must have watched one and got the idea that I thought Nick was being real. That's what happens when you don't watch more than one video. The more you know. But it's like people saying that, I don't know, something about like Eugenia Cooney being fake. It's like, that, oh, well, she's just doing it for views. Well, same thing with her. Yes, it's clearly she's doing things for attention, but look at her body. Clearly she's not just strapping that on every day either. She's not getting in there. It's not like a fucking Ms. Doubtfire moment where she's, putting on some suit to look thinner. There's very serious repercussions and consequences of these people's lifestyle choices. Chris, or not Chris, wow. Well, Chris too. But Nick has gotten extremely fat. Eugenia is extremely thin. And at this point, they're doing it for attention. They're almost, a shell of themselves. And all for money, really. That's the bad part. It's all for money. Putting on a character and essentially eating yourself to death. Just for money. Anyways, Power Glove, big ups for mentioning me, but clearly you haven't watched a lot of the videos where I clearly say that he's faking this shit and that I'm playing devil's advocate when I explain these things. Like I said with the CPAP machine, it's a real CPAP machine, and those things I showed you cost $500 to $1,000. And unless he did his research, how would he know that you need distilled water to clean it out? And as someone who has a mother who needs a CPAP machine and, distilled water, I know that's how it's a real thing, because they wouldn't just, So it's a real CPAP machine, or he did his research and he spent $400 to $1,000 on a machine that's not going to get used, just as a prop. And which I've said that could be very true. He could have. I mean, he has so much money, so $500 to $1,000, $1,200. That's nothing. That's fucking chump change to him. So it's very well possible that he could have faked it. Got a CPAP machine and done some research to find out that you need distilled water to clean, to flush everything out. It's very possible. But the weight gain, even if he doesn't have problems breathing like that all the time, as I've said, I have problems breathing sometimes, and I'm not even remotely close to his size. I'm 6'4". Everything's pretty well distributed, and I have a healthy lifestyle of working in a factory. So, if I'm having problems, he is. But anyways, to each their own. If you want to believe that I truly think that he's not, that he's not faking this for views, and whatever, that's your choice. But I go out of my way in every fucking video to pretty much say that this is a character that he's created. But whatever. I just thought it was funny. See myself on the farms once again. Anyways, you know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.